Is it time to buy or sell VanEck Vector's Gold Miners Exchange Traded Fund? In this video, we are delving into VanEck Vector's Gold Miners Exchange Traded Fund. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 4th of August, 2025, our system has categorized the VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let us examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the ETF has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 24.68% since we initially recommended purchasing the VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF 27 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.91% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system forecasts considerable volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the ETF's next direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The exchange-traded fund has broken through a wide and robust short-term rising trend, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent ahead. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the ceiling of the recently broken trend, specifically at $67.94. This level may present a second opportunity for those looking to capitalize on upward momentum. According to fan theory, $77.96 could emerge as the next potential peak, establishing a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 25.8% over the coming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 6.39% to 24.78%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 57.82%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 16.04% and 50.20% over the next year. In present terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $79.48 and $102.89. Our latest daily update for the VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF features the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for VanEck Vector's Gold Miners as ETF downgraded to hold accumulate." The price of the VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF increased by 2.47% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, rising from $66.85 to $68.50. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated 1.67% with a day low at $67.46 and a day high of $68.59. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 11.2% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 7 million shares, with a total of 18 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $1.21 billion. It is important to note that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning regarding potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $68.59, while the lowest price was $33.42. Currently, the price stands 0.13%, or approximately 9 cents, below the 52-week high of $68.59, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. GDX has returned to the forefront as gold surges above $3,500 an ounce, with predictions of reaching $4,000 circulating. This rally is already prompting increased investments into mining companies. Since GDX comprises operating gold producers, it often amplifies movements in the metal, leading to sharper short-term increases and greater intraday volatility compared to physical gold exchange-traded funds. VanEck's recent adjustment of the ETF's underlying index will change weightings and could initiate rebalancing turnover. This may intensify near-term trading and create temporary discrepancies in tracking, but the goal is to enhance exposure and liquidity for the long term. On the fundamental side, mining companies are reporting stronger profit margins, increasing dividends, and stock buybacks, along with improved balance sheets. These factors support a sustainable revaluation if gold prices remain high and central banks continue their purchases. In the short term, we can expect higher investment flows, tighter spreads, and significant gains or losses influenced by fluctuations in metal prices. In the long term, consistently higher gold prices, coupled with healthier fundamentals of mining companies, can elevate GDX's net asset value and distributions, while adjustments in indices and geopolitical or interest rate shifts pose key risks to the downside. The following signals have been identified for the VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF. The VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, there will be support at the levels of $66.21 and $58.90. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, July 31st, 2025, and since then, the ETF has risen by 32.65%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence-divergence indicator. It is worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day despite price gains. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 29 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 17 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 28 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 35 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 29 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 155 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 147 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $64.80 and $56.46. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the ETF may then fall to the next support level. In this case, VanEck Vectors Gold Miners finds support just below today's level at $64.80. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $56.46 and $52.45. This ETF has average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the ETF moved $1.13 between high and low, or 1.67%. For the last week, the ETF has had daily average volatility of 1.84%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the ETF could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you may want to consider entering a position and utilizing volume to guide your exit timing. On the downside, the VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF encounters its first support level at $64.80. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $66.65, reflecting a decrease of 2.70%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. The Relative Strength Index, calculated over a period of 14 days, stands at 90, significantly increasing the level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 28 days ago. Is VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF a good buy? VanEck Vectors Gold Miners currently presents several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this point, it is better regarded as a hold candidate, meaning investors should consider maintaining or accumulating their positions while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our conclusion for this ETF from a buy to a hold since the last assessment. After evaluating the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 11th of September, we anticipate that VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF will open lower by approximately 31.7 cents, starting trading at $68.18. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.